turning 30 shouldn't be so much of a health cliff. But for many people, this thought provokes so many negative emotions about health and fitness. You often hear questions and statements like, does everything start to hurt at 30? Or the biggest one, enjoy your 20s because everything is downhill from there. Here comes me, being in my mid-30s, totally disagree with that statement. As a matter of fact, if you feel this way, then I can honestly say that you're really just lazy and you don't have the confidence. If anything, I feel better at my age now, 36, versus when I was 27. And here are my top reasons why. Don't let your age deter you from your goals. I feel like once a lot of people hit 30 years old, everything is just downhill. Like their goals, their hobbies, they feel like they can't work out like they used to. They can't lift heavy because it's gonna destroy your joints, which is really a myth. It's all about how you train. But they just feel like they can't do the activities that they used to do just a couple of years ago. Your body does not drastically change like that. Ultimately, the biggest reason why your body changes is not because chronological age. That has some degree of influence, but not at 30 years old. It's largely because your mindset. And the crazy thing about all of this is the fact that 30 years old isn't really that old. If anything, your life is just starting. You're probably getting your finances in order. Now you're able to explore the way you want to explore. If you've been training since you've been in your 20s, you should feel like you're in a prime shape of your life. And even if you're just getting started, you're still really young. I'm telling you guys, the first thing that goes when people turn 30 years old is this. And I remember when I was turning 30, I would hear people say, man, you know, you're getting older now, man, you're getting up there. And I would just tell them like, I'm not getting up there. Not too much is going to change because I already have a really healthy lifestyle. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I'm sure many people will classify my life as pretty boring. Now here I am at 36 years old with a wife and 2 kids, and I still feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I don't let age determine how my health is going to go. Ultimately, I do what I can at my age. I still push myself. However, I'm just a bit more refined. So I don't feel the need to push myself like I did at 26 with like 10, 20 sets of muscle ups. I'm like, hey, if I want to get stronger, I don't need a crazy amount of sets to build strength. If anything, I really need less. And you see these memes and videos on Instagram, and it's all fun and games. You know, people making jokes about, hey, when you turn 30, when you try to jump off that final step of your stairs, you might break something. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit humorous, but at the same time, I'm like, I wonder how many people actually feel this way. They feel like their life is gonna go downhill all because a number. So for my strong-minded people out there, don't let 30 determine how your life is gonna go. Our minds have so much power and influence over these bodies that if we harp on these negative frequencies, our body is ultimately going to follow that path. So don't let your friends, your family tell you, hey, you're getting up there, you're getting older, you gotta change these habits, because the reason why they say that is because they don't take care of themselves. I'm 36 years old and I still feel great, and I really shouldn't even be saying that. There are people who are older than me watching this video like, yo, Spence, you 36, that's still young, try 46. And believe me, people who are older than me still doing it with kids and a family, man, just know, I'm trying to get to your level. And my second reason, guys, is going to be train mobility. Don't just train it a day here, a day there. Prioritize training mobility every single day. Have more intense days, some days throughout the week, and then have more lighter days throughout the week. But mobility training is a must do because we want to build strength within these end ranges. Ultimately, what causes your body to fail is not necessarily because of your age. It's really correlated with you not training mobility. You can do the bench press, the deadlifts, the barbell squats, all you want and feel really strong. If you don't train hip mobility, training your ankles, your toes, your knees, your lower back, these things start to really degrade over time. And so you might go for a 550-pound deadlift, you tear something, and then you blame the deadlift, and then you blame your age, but it's because you weren't doing the necessary steps. You weren't fine-tuning the small details to prepare your body to lift that large amount of weight. I didn't really prioritize training mobility until I was 32 years old. My older son had a direct impact on the way I trained. I saw that he was able to get into certain positions. I'm trying to do the same thing, and here I am struggling. And I'm telling myself, I'm still really young. Why am I struggling with this? So I had to really fine-tune my training, but also change my mindset to things and change the way that I train. And I can tell you guys again, at 36, I never felt so much better. And I'm looking forward to growing older so I can be that inspiration for other people and really just dispel that dogma that after 30 years old, everything is downhill. Changes do come after 30 years old. Changes come every single day. but it's all about your mindset and how you adapt to things. So prioritize training mobility. And the very last thing I want to talk about is prioritize recovery and really instill this idea in your head. Less is more, and it's much more effective. The less is more approach is the foundation of my training. As I mentioned earlier, 10, 15, 20 sets of muscle ups to build strength, that's not the way to go. You really only need like probably 3 to 5 sets of muscle ups, and you need to make sure you structure it in a way that you're gonna build strength. You don't need 8 to 12 exercises for an effective training program. Right now, my training program consists of like 3 to 5 exercises to really train the specifics of the skill I'm trying to achieve. But I also wanna mention this, everyone is different. So 3 to 5 works for me. It might be a little less for you, or it might be a bit more. Just go off what you feel is most appropriate for yourself. Now, I like to attribute to the fact that I'm able to do the things that I do at my age. And again, 36 is still really young, but for people who think otherwise, you have to prioritize recovery. Your body adapts through recovery, through sleep, through nutrition. That's how your body makes these changes, so then that way you become stronger, you grow bigger. Making sure you guys are getting adequate hours of sleep. Not just quantitative sleep, but qualitative sleep. So guys, with that said, prioritize those 3 reasons I just talked about. Age truly is just a number. Don't let it identify your path. You identify your path, how you want things to go. There are circumstances we're not able to control, and that's okay. Let that go. You can only control how you respond to things. So take charge of your life and keep pressing forward. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure you smash that like button. And most importantly, guys, make sure you are properly subscribed. I'll see you on the next video. Peace and mad love as always. And now shave. Boom. We out, baby.